Welcome back to Dead March to a Parallel World Rhapsody. This is episode number 3. This one, I'm pretty much covering the last 3 episodes that have been officially released for the series. Yeah, episodes 10 through 12. And they adapt this book. Yep, this book. And you're probably thinking, how the heck do they manage to cover a book that is roughly 214 pages in just 3 episodes? Well, they kind of abridge some stuff. Yeah, it's kind of like they give a good amount of time for book 1, book 2, but it seems as though they don't give enough time to breathe for book 3. Though the episodes themselves are really good. Now, in case you're wondering, does Xenia pop up in these episodes? She pops up in the final episode of the series. She's not appearing in episodes 10 and 11. Now, the group is on the way to the Elf Forest, where they stop at a nearby town. They basically resupply. And there's a funny moment in these episodes where Seven tries to, well, according to Arisa, the way it looks like she's trying to seduce him when he's about to wake up. Nope, she just needs help, basically, with some magic control. And it's like, oh, touch my heart. And it was just, oh yeah, try it from the back. And it works. Though, the thing is, Arisa is jealous of her because she's got big breasts. Yep. Both her and Mia basically have a thing for chastising him for having his fetish for big breasts. That was so funny. Yeah, at one point he gets away from the group when he's basically off getting something, and he just goes to the Forest of Illusions, where he runs into an apprentice, where she kind of attacks him, but it turns out it was just a misunderstanding. So, brought the Witch of Illusions brought her to her house, where basically they were able to help her with some herbs, and basically able to, well, also have a path back to his friends. Also, while meeting up with somebody he knows, he overhears a conversation between the creepy guy he met in the last set of episodes, the one from book 2, the crook guy, who apparently looks like he's a soldier, but nope, he just works for the local viceroy. Now, this is actually a change, because in the book, he's referred to as the Count's aide, while in the episode, he's referred to as a viceroy. I guess it's kind of a promotion for him, than being just the Count's aide. That's what it seems like to me. They changed the guy's name, and of course he still has a dream of basically trying to build his own town. And he wants to cheat out the Witch of Illusions out of her deal with these potions. Now, the potions that basically were gathered, basically to make 300 of these things, and most of them were destroyed except for about 120 of them. So you need like 180 more. And they tried to keep up their end of the deal, but the Viceroy's, let's just say his henchman, tries to prevent that. Like there's a forgery, which apparently, according to the law, he's not supposed to have, which that's bullcrap. Why would anybody even need... Why would that be a law? And he destroys it, but lucky enough that, well, Cicero, he managed to move all the vials to his storage. Now, in the book, basically, he said he put it in the garage bag. Yeah, there's no mention of the garage bag in these episodes, surprisingly. Nope, no mention of it at all. It's just a move to a separate storage. And all he did was simply, of course, shoving out, it exploded, didn't work. So he tried to lower the temperature a bit, and it brought out perfectly fine. So then he goes to meet with the Viceroy. Of course, basically, he made a deal. He would be able to get it by sundown. So he meets with a potter who makes these special vials. And it turns out the Witch of Illusions didn't specifically make these things. Now, he's trying to basically keep up with the actual deal instead of having the Viceroy trying to alter the deal just so he can get the hands on the land. So, he gets there. Now, they do cut out the fact that this is actually a fake delivery, and the real delivery is being delivered through the back door. Yeah, they cut that out of the anime for some reason. I'm not really sure why, but they did. So, And then just by sheer coincidence, basically, when he's about to, well, take out Saru, the Count himself shows up. And he actually accuses him of treason in the book. In the show, he just gonna be banished instead of basically being killed. Now, he's about to execute him right there and then. But in the both in the episode and the anime, both in the book and the anime, he just knocks him out. And he puts out though in the book, he doesn't put it on the anime. He actually has his reasoning for it. In the book, he says the execution should be done on public platform, not here in private like this. Excuse me. In the anime, he says, well, there's children present. And of course, well, the Count does not offer a reward like he does in the book. And they go off, and then the episode ends with Xenia, basically kind of like a post-credit scene, where she received a letter from Sato detailing what happened recently, and she's so happy, and it's plain as day that she is in love with him. And don't worry, the relationship does go someplace. Yep, that happens probably in a book, but this is only the first I've read so far. The only reason I mention that because that does happen. Yeah, this was a great set. This was a great series to watch. I thoroughly enjoy. Also, I forgot to mention this. They actually had like before the letter scene, we had where Sato, and of course I think it's Lisa basically goes to pick up Sato, and all the girls are laying all around him, which I thought was so funny. Yeah, it's such a somewhat adorable but funny scene at the same time. The Arisa wakes up Seven by touching her breast, and apparently that wakes her up. So, yeah. So, tells her, don't do that again. And first calls her Princess Mia, then tells her not to call Princess Mia. There's also something that they kind of set up here where they go to this one area, this is before the end of these episodes, where it looks like simply similar to a shrine entrance that's basically in Japan. And he remembers something from a particular woman he may have met. Yeah, this is set up for a particular character that debuts later. Yeah, in about 6 books. Anyways, yes. So, yeah, it's mostly set up for something to happen down the line, but who knows if there's going to be a season 2. But this is a great anime to watch. I thoroughly enjoyed it. And it's only just by sheer coincidence that both Monica Real and Jim Morrison are both in this particular series. Even though I just saw them in the last series, I previously watched Love Tyrant, and Monica Real was going to be another series I'm going to review next. Yeah, because I watched the episodes last night. Yeah, I'm starting a review series for Usagi-chan Wants to Hang Out. Yep, a series that just started. Well, Funimation is dubbing. I'll get to that, okay? See you next video. Bye.